Hello students, today I am going to do GZ O-Level Examination Mathematics 1000 Short Question Series, question paper 39. So far we covered 38 papers. So this is also 1 hour paper. Take only 2 minutes to complete each question and each question worth 2 marks. So this is similar to your O-Level exam paper, paper 1 part A. You get 25 short questions. So this is also in this also spaces are provided. You can give answers there. So in the first page you get questions 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and page number 2 questions 7 to 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and page number 3 questions 13 to 19, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and the last page you get questions 20 to 25, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. So let's start paper 39. Question number 1. Price of a pen is 24 rupees. How many pens can buy for 288 rupees? So we can find out number of pens you can buy. The total divided by price of 1 pen. So what's the value? 24 times 1, 24 for 48. That means 2 times this. So 12 pens you can buy. So 2 marks for that. Question number 2. Find the least common multiple of the algebraic expressions a squared minus 4 and a squared minus 5a plus 6. So you need to factorize and see. A squared minus 4 you can write as a squared minus 2 squared, difference between 2 squared terms. What are the factors? A plus 2 and a minus 2. Then this one, how you factorize? We'll use the short method, cross method. A squared you can get a and a. What are the factors of 6? When you add the factors or subtract the factors, especially adding, plus means adding the factors, you are getting minus 5. So that means 3 and 2. Both should be minus to get minus 5. So what are the factors? A minus 3 and a minus 2. Now for the least common multiple, you have to take all distinct factors with the maximum power. A plus 2 is one factor. A minus 2 is another factor, as well as a minus 3. All factors with power 1. So 2 marks to identify the least common multiple. Question number 3. Solve the equation given in index notation. 9 to the power 2x equals 27 to the power 2/3. You can't just compare the powers with different bases. You have to convert to the same base. 9 and 27. What's the common one? We can convert to base 3. 3 squared. 27 is 3 to the power 3. Now you can multiply. So 3 to the power 2 times 2 is 4x. Here when you multiply, this get cancelled out. 3 squared. Now we can compare the powers because you get the same base. So 4x equals 2. What's x? 2 over 4 or half. So 2 marks for that. Question number 4. Find the value of x for x equals log 2 base 8, log 5 base 125 and log 7 base 7. you can't use laws of logarithms with different bases. So you have to do separately. How can you write this one? 2 to the power 3. This one 5 to the power 3. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5, 125. This one, same base, same number, you get 1. So that's a law. Same base, same number is 1. Now this one you can write 3 and log 2 base 2 is 1. And here you get 3 again. Same base, same number 1. Minus 1. 3 and 3, 6. 6 minus 1, 5. So the answer is 5. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 5. AB is the diameter and O is the center of the circle. Find the length of AP when radius is 5 centimeters and BC equals 8. BC is given 8 and this is radius is 5. So this is equal 5 is 5. So you are asked to find out AP. How you find AP? Now can you see this is the midpoint, and when you take this one AP and this one, this is 90, semicircle angles are 90. So we can see this line is parallel to this one because corresponding angles are equal. Now these two are parallel according to converse midpoint theorem. This length is also equal. P becomes the midpoint of this one. So these lengths are equal. So if we can use Pythagoras theorem, you can find out the AC length and divide by 2 to get AP. So Pythagoras theorem for AC. AC squared is 5 and 5, 10 squared minus 8 squared. 100 minus 64, you get 36. Square root of 36, or you can write this is 6 squared. So AC becomes 6 centimeters. So AC is 6 means AP is half of it. Half of 6, you get 3 centimeters. So that's the answer. You get 2 marks. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of QSR. This angle, QSR. Look at this one. This whole thing is 85. This is 45. You can find this angle. What's QPR angle? 180 minus adding 85 and 45. 180 minus, add these two, 130. So you get 50 degrees. Now this is 50 means this is also 50. Same segment angles are equal. So what's QSR angle? Same as this. So 50 degrees. 2 marks for the question. Question number 7. Find the volume of a right circular cone with height 12. So this is a cone. Height is 12 centimeters and the circumference of the base is 88 centimeters. So you need to find out R, radius of this. So 2 pi r is the circumference. That's equal to 88. So what is R? 88 over 2 pi. Pi you can substitute 22 over 7. So 22 times 2, 44 times 2. That's 88. So 7 goes up. 7 times 2, 14 centimeters is the radius of the base circle. What's the volume? Volume of the right circular is 1/3 pi. 22 over 7 r squared. 14 times 14 times perpendicular height. That's 12. So we can simplify. 7 times 2. 3 times 4. You get 44 times 14 times 14. 14 times 4. 56. 44 times 56. 40 and 4. So add it. You get 2464. So 2464 cubic centimeters is the volume of this cone. So 2 marks for that. Question number 8.41 is on the straight line. Find the value of h. So that means you can substitute x and y values because that satisfy the equation. So x minus hy equals 2. When x equals 4, y equals 1. Substitute. 4 minus h equals 2. Take h2. Minus h to the other side. H becomes 4 minus 2. So h equals 2. That's an easy one. Just substitution. 2 marks. Question number 9. Find the value of a if median of the ordered set is 18. This is ordered set. So how many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How we find out the median? Add 1 and divide by 2. 8 divided by 2. So that means fourth term is the median. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this median is equal to 18. So a minus 2 is 18 means. What's the a value? 18 plus 2. That's 20. So a is 20 if the median is 18. So 2 marks. Question number 10. Center of the circle is O. According to the given information, find the value of AFB. AFB angle. This angle we have to find. AFB. How we find out that angle? Can you see? When you take this is 40 and this is 30, what is this angle? This is 40 plus 30, that's 70. Exterior angle is add up to the interior opposite angles. That's 70. Then to the AB arc, same segment angles are equal. If this is 70, this is also 70. Now we can easily find out this angle. AFB. What's AFB? AFB angle is equal to sum of opposite interior angles. So 70 plus 30. That's 100 degrees. So 2 marks for that. Question number 11. complete the table and find the mean nearest to the whole number. So how you find out the mean? Total of fx. So we write sigma notation. Don't worry about this symbol. You already know that. Total of fx over total of f. So we need to find out fx column. So we'll multiply f into x. 2 times 5, 10. 4 times 7, 28. 6 times 8, 48. 8 times 8, 64. 10 times 2, 20. And the total? 20 here, 2 remaining. 10, 14, 16, 17. 170 is the total. So what's the mean? 170 divided by 30. 0 get cancelled out. So 3 times 5, 15. For 20, that's 6, 18. So it's not divisible, but they want the value nearest whole number. So you can round it and say, what's the mean value? Mean is roughly 6. 5.6 you can round up. 6 is the mean value. So 2 marks. Question number 12. Make u as the subject of the formula. 1 over f, 1 over v minus 1 over u. You have to keep this one. So we'll take this one to this side because that's negative, and this one to this side. So you get 1 over u equals 1 over v minus 1 over f. Switching the two terms. Now we can find the common denominator vf and find out the fraction f minus v. Now you need u. So you can switch the numerator and the denominator. So what happens here? U over 1. Taking the reciprocal, here also you need to switch vf over f minus v. So u equals vf over f minus v. So 2 marks for that. Question number 13. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral and APC is 30 degrees. So this is 30. And DCQ is 40 degrees. Find the value of BQD. BQD. This angle we need to find. So how can we find out this angle? So ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral as well. So if this is 40, this is 40. Opposite angles are equal. So this is 40, and here we can say if this is 40, this is 140. For a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles add up to 180. If this is 140, this is 40 degrees. So that's 40. So you need to find out this angle. So think about ABQ triangle. This is 30, this is 40. Sum of opposite interior angles is equal to this one. So that's 70. So what's the BQD angle? 180 minus 70 and 40. 180 minus 110. 70 and 40. So you get 70 degrees for that. So straight away you get 70. So 2 marks for that. Question number 14. Find the area of the trapezium according to the measurements given. This is 11 means this is 11. can we find out these lengths? So this length is same as this length. So if we can use Pythagoras theorem, we can find this length. So put x or something. So x squared is equal to 10 squared minus 8 squared using Pythagoras. So 10 plus 8 and 10 minus 8. Difference between two square terms. 18 into 2, 36. That means 6 squared. So what is x? 6 centimeters. So this is 6. So now you can find out the area of the trapezium. So what is the area? Half addition of the two parallel lines. So these two should be the parallel lines. 11 plus 6 and 6. 11 plus 12. You get 23. And multiply by the perpendicular height. That's 8. So 2 times 4. 11 plus 23. You get 34 times 4. What's the area? 136 square centimeters is the area of the trapezium. 2 marks for that. Question number 15. Write down first 10 prime numbers and find its mean. So what are the first 10? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, then 13, 17, 19, 23. See how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 29. Those are the first 10 prime numbers. So how you find out the mean? Add and divide by 10. So we need to add everything. So we'll do step by step. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 and 5, 10. 10 plus 7, 17. Up to this one, 17. This one, 13 and 11, 30. 30 plus 11, 41. We'll add these two. 9 plus 3, 12, and 1 remaining, 4, 42, and 29. 19 and 1 remaining, 8, 10, 12. So 129 is the total. Divide by 10. Divide by 10 means move the decimal place 1 place to the left. 12.9 is the mean value. So 10 marks. So you get 2 marks. Question number 16. Calculate the height of a cylinder. So we need to find the height of a cylinder when circumference of the base is 88. So this is 88. And the area of the curved surface is 1760 square meters. So we'll first find the radius of the circle. 2 pi r is equal to 88. 2 times pi is 22 over 7. With r, you get 88 here. 2 and 22, 44. Divide by 44, you get 2 here. So what's r? 2 times 7, that's 14 centimeters. We found out the r. Now we'll apply the formula for curved surface area. So what's curved surface area? 2 pi RH. That's equal to 1760. So what's h? 1760 divided by 2 and pi is 22/7 and r is 14. 7 times 2 and 2 times 2, 4. Divide by 4 here. 4 times 4, 16 and 16, 440. Now divide by 22. 440 divided by 22 is 20. So the height of the cylinder is 20 centimeters. 2 marks for that. Question number 17. Find the value of 38 times 48 plus 25 square root using knowledge in factors. So what we can do, we need to find out the mid value of this. 38 and 48, when you add it, what you get? 86. So when you divide this by 2, you get 43. So that means we can write in terms of 43, both the numbers. 43 minus 5 is 38. 43 plus 5 is 48. Now see, you can use difference between two square terms. So what is this one? You can write 43 squared minus 5 squared for the difference between two square terms plus 25. Now can you see? This 25 and this is also plus 5 squared get cancelled out. So you get 43 squared and take the square root. So that's 43. So without multiplying, you can easily use difference between two square terms and find out the answer. So that's 2 marks. Question number 18. Find the values of a, b, x, y for the following Pythagorean triplets. 15 is there. 15, how can you write? 5 times 3. So we can take 5 out because you need 2 ways of writing 15 and then 3 is one value. If 3 is the one value, how can you find out the other two numbers, Pythagorean triplets? You square it, 9, divide by 2. Now first square it, that's 9. Then subtract 1, 8. Divide by 2, you get 4. Other solution is 4. What's the next one? You add 1 to that. So that's 5. So 3, 4, 5. So if you are multiplying by 5, you get 15, 20 and 25. So one triplet, pair of triplets, 15, 20, 25. Now you can do the same thing other way around. If I take 3 out and write this one as 5, how can we find out the triplets? You square it, subtract 1, divide by 2. So that's the other number. What's the next number? You add 1, 13. So that's another pair. So when you multiply it by 3 now, what are the triplets? 3 times 12, 36. 3 times 13, 39. So you get this pair. So we can write A is 20, then B equals 25. If this is X, 36, Y becomes 39. So easily you can find out the triplets. So what's the method? You square it, subtract 1, divide by 2. You get one triplet and then add 1 to get the other one. So 2 marks for that. Question number 19. To make 12 cane baskets, 4 people take 6 days. 4 people, 6 days to make 12 baskets. I'll write 12 here. How many days need to make 18 such baskets with 4 people? 4 people here. Same number of people. So you don't need to worry about that. Number of days and number of baskets. This is not like before, you are not dividing. So when number of days increases, number of baskets also increases. So this is direct proportion. So here 6 is 2. So this is like divided by 2. So you get, this is also divided by 2. This should be 9. Or you can use for one day how many baskets, and then for this one other way around, 12k baskets, you need 6 days. What about 18? So 6 over 12 times 18 you can do. So 12 divided by 18 divided by 2, that's 9. So 9 days needed. Two marks for that. Question number 20. Write down suitable values for a, b, k in the blanks. If x squared plus kx plus 24 equals x plus a and x plus b. So basically you need to find out all factors of 24. What are the factors? You can write 1 with 24, 2 with 12, 3 with 8, 4 with 6. Actually 4 factors we can write. So if a equals this one, you can write x plus 1 and x plus 24. Then k becomes addition of 24 and 21, 24 and 1, 25. So k becomes 25 then. So we can write that one as when a equals 1, then this one, that's b, 24. Then the k value becomes addition of these two. So k is in the middle, that's 25. Then we'll take another factor. You need only 2 to write. Any 2, write down suitable values. We'll take 3 and 8. If you take 3 and 8, so what are the factors then? X plus 3 and x plus 8. Then what's the a value here is 3. Then b value becomes 8. So what is the k value? So you have to multiply and add it. 8 plus 3, 11. So k becomes 11. So you can write 2, 12 or 4, 6, any 2 suitable factors. So you get only 2 marks for that. Factorize a to the power 4 and b to the power 4. We can write as difference between two square terms. A squared minus b squared whole thing squared. Now apply difference between two square terms. You can write one factor is plus and the other factor is minus. Now again, we can apply difference between two square terms for this one. What are the factors? A plus b and a minus b. So that's fully factorized. So 2 marks. Question number 22. 5a plus 7b is 40. A minus b over 5 is 0. Find the value of b. That means you have to get rid of this denominator. We'll multiply the second equation by 5. Whole thing by 5. 5a minus b equals 5 times 0, 0. Now it's easy to get rid of a because you need only b. We'll subtract 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2, you get 5a get cancelled out. 7b minus b becomes plus b. That's 40. 8b equals 40 means divide by 8. b equals 5. So that's all you need. You don't need to find out a value. So 2 marks for that. Question number 23. Find the area of PRS. PRS. According to the information given in the figure. So first we'll find out the area of PQS. PQS triangle. Half into base into height. But there's a problem. We don't know the perpendicular height. We can use Pythagorean theorem because this is 90. So what is PQ squared? 20 squared minus 8 plus 4, 12. 12 squared. 20 plus 12 and 20 minus 12. We'll apply difference between two square terms. 32 into 8. 256 is what? 16 squared. So 256 is 16 squared. So what is PQ? PQ becomes 16 centimeters. So 16 centimeters is there. Now we can find out the area. So what's the area? Half times base length is 12, height is 16. 2 times 6, 16 times 6, 96 square centimeters. So that's the area of PQS. So now we can find out the area of PRS, this area. So how you find out that area? That area, PRS area, 4 over 12 parts. Altogether this is 12 parts. 4 out of 12 into full area, 96. So 12 times 8. So 8 times 4, 32 square centimeters is the area of the required one. So you get 2 marks for that. And let's take question number 24. Considering similar triangles, find the values of A and B. So we have to take the corresponding ratio. So we need A and B. Now think about opposite to theta angle, that's 18 here. Opposite to theta is 24. So opposite to alpha angle is 9. What's opposite to alpha angle? That's A. What about the other side? Opposite to this angle is B. So same thing, opposite to this angle, that's 20. So now you can find out A and B. When you take these two, 18 and 24, 9 and A, you can find out A. Divide by 9, you get 2 here, A. Now cross multiply, 2A equals 24. A becomes 24 divided by 2, that's 12. You can take these two now. 18 over 24 equals b over 20. Now cross multiply, you get b equals 18 times 20 over 24. 6 times 3, 6 times 4 here, 4 times 5. So 5 times 3, 15 is the answer. So these are lengths. So 12 centimeters and 15 centimeters. So 2 marks for that. 1 mark and 1 mark. Question number 25. Construct the locus equidistant to PB and BC. PB and BC. Two lengths. What's the loci? Equidistant to adjacent two lengths. Angle bisector. So what you can do, you can construct the angle bisector. Take the compass, draw an arc here, and you can bisect that. So you get a line somewhere here. That's the angle bisector. Construct the locus equidistant to QC and BC. QC and BC, again angle bisector. So you can bisect this angle and you can draw the line. So that's the angle bisector of this. Then what is the intersection point of the two loci above? What's this intersecting point? So we'll label as O. So this is the center of the X circle. When you take angle bisectors, what happens? You can draw a circle that touches all three these lines. So here this should be. So when you draw the circle, this should be passes. So touches all these three sides. So that's the center point of the X circle. So opposite to A point. So we can write what is the intersection point? Center of the X circle opposite to A angle. So you can get 2 marks for all these drawing construction lines. Only sketches, you don't need to use the compass. So 1 mark there, and identifying this is the center of X circle, 1 mark. So this is 2 marks, and this is the last question in paper 39. So complete all 25 questions and then watch my video to check the answers.